He's a work of art. The sky is the limit with Shakur. He got the boxing skills and the ability, to do whatever he wants in the ring. And it's going to be very hard to beat Shakur.
Like I said, I respect Tank. Boxing, he's one of the ones.
Yeah.
But Shakur is a different fighter. People may call him boring. People may say he can't punch. But they say the same thing about Floyd. Because they defensive.
Compared to Shakur, he's just a masterpiece at his work. So I feel like he's going to go in.
May 2nd, Madison Square Garden, the Mecca. We are officially inside the eye of the storm. On one side, you have the defensive wizard, the man Terrence Crawford calls a masterpiece, Shakur Stevenson. On the other, the explosive takeover king, Teofimo Lopez. This isn't just a fight. It's a collision of boxing's most polarizing personalities. We've gone inside their camps, we've heard from the legends, and today, we're breaking down why this 50-50 fight is actually a high-stakes chess match where one wrong move means lights out.
Champ got razor blades in them goddamn gloves. We gonna be switching on his ass.
Let's get into the gloves off episode 2 rundown. For Shakur Stevenson, camp doesn't start with hype, it starts with silence. Inside his training camp, the only sounds are gloves snapping and the sliding of feet across the canvas. Shakur is treating this like a surgical operation.
He soak up everything that he needs to soak up, put it into his arsenal, and then he make the best out of everything that he learned from everybody.
Then throw it straight left to the body.
At the end of the day, you don't want to feel like a know-it-all.
Interestingly, he's been training with Terrence "Bud" Crawford.
Terrence talking, I try not to talk back, I try to just listen.
Straight boom, straight shot, like right here. There you go.
It don't matter, I still want to hear him out and try to understand what he's saying.
What do you think he can throw on the hook? Because you out the way of the right hand.
Crawford says Shakur is like a sponge, soaking up every bit of IQ and knowledge he can get his hands on.
Terrence "Bud" Crawford, definitely a hell of an experience. You get that type of knowledge, that type of IQ. Honestly, he one of the realest dudes that I done met. He's still a normal person in his head. Like, he don't believe that he's above everyone else. And that's how I feel about myself.
Bud even went as far as to defend Shakur against the boring labels, his technical dominance to Floyd Mayweather.
The people that know it all are the people that don't go very far. You gotta always be a student. You gotta always be able to learn and pick up things from this person, that person.
The biggest takeaway from Shakur's camp? He's moving up to 140 specifically for this fight. Not because he's done with 135, but because he refuses to drain Teofimo.
And we got the gym. My happy place.
What is the update on the hat?
Some things, actually, it makes it even better, to be honest, because
being a coach for Shakur is like a coach's dream, He's technically sound, he's disciplined, he does everything right, All you gotta do is tie gloves and give him water majority of the time. He gonna follow everything, plus do a little more on his own time, You make a coach job easy. Wait. Right back with the hook. Come back there.
He wants Teo at his absolute best, so there are no excuses when the bell rings. Flip the script to Teofimo Lopez's camp, and the energy shifts completely.
House of Champions, Teofimo Lopez in the building. You already know what's up. Got father, senior, right here in the building. Okay.
It's loud, it's explosive, and the music is blasting.
Moving around.
But don't let the fun fool you. Teofimo is on a mission to make boxing great again.
So far, he's an entertaining cat. Like, everything is fun. It's a fun day every day. It's serious when he's sparring. He gets down to nitty-gritty, does his thing. This embarrasses a lot of the sparring partners. And again, I tell him, have fun in there. Like, just make boxing great again, make boxing fun again.
His trainers are seeing a version of Teo that doesn't just train for fights. He lives in the gym now. Since becoming a two-division champ, his speed and fast twitch athleticism have reached a new level. The camp's focus? Finding the one thing Shakur doesn't do. They claim they've spotted a flaw in the matrix, a secret they won't reveal until fight night. Even the analysts are split. Teddy Atlas took a stand against the critics, saying both these guys are finally silencing the ducking narrative by taking this fight.
Teofimo at certain spots, he's avoiding this guy, he's avoiding that guy. You can't take those shots at these two guys. Definitely can't now. They are stepping up and they are taking fights that a lot of people are probably surprised they took. Now, a lot of people will say style-wise, Teddy, style-wise, is this gonna be a great fight? I don't know if it will. I mean, style-wise, I could see you having a little reservations, whether or not these guys will make for dynamite, they will make, for electricity. I don't know if they will, but I tell you what they will make for. Two skillful fighters, two talented fighters, two fighters that are at a high skill level that will compete in the sweet side. I mean, Shakur showed aggression in his last fight against Cepeda, being elusive while being aggressive, walking. Space, but also be able to go into tight quarters. That was great. That was great, and people applaud him. I applaud him. We were sitting there, ringside. I was sitting there actually with your sister, ringside, watching that fight, and showing that dog like people like to show or like to talk about.
While Atlas isn't sure if it'll be dynamite or electricity, he guarantees it will be the highest level of sweet science we've seen in years. Then you have Amir Khan, who compares Shakur to Andre Ward.
That Shakur gets, like people say that he's
boring,
he's not entertaining.
I mean, look, he's like an Andre Ward style. Andre Ward wasn't really that entertaining, but got the win. I mean, that's what boxing is all about. So I used to love watching Andre Ward fight because it was so punch perfect. I watched his footwork, how he moved to the right, to the left. I trained with him as well, with Virgil, and I used to watch how he trained and how he fought, and I thought how he puts his hand there and uses it as a defense, and then pulls your hands down and catches you over the top, and them little things. So this is a fight that people get, because you've got two different styles. You've got an offensive, defensive in Lopez, and you've got
He points out that while casuals might find the style boring, boxing purists see the beauty in being punch perfect. The big question Khan poses: can Teofimo's offensive pressure crack the defensive shell that Shakur has spent a lifetime building?
Okay, cool.
But and doing that, and so I was always going to fight this year. He knew that too. I was always going to fight this year. It was going to be either like a tune-up or something before I fought him, if we were to get that together.
So who do you think wins that fight between him and Teofimo Lopez if they fight?
If they fight, I think Shakur wins. I think Shakur wins. And I don't think it's going to be like a super tough fight either. I think he just, his IQ will frustrate him. And,
wow. Don't you think Teo has also good ring IQ and also is slick, fast?
I think so, but when you look at Teo's performances against guys that are just...
Let's be real. There is a shadow hanging over this fight, and its name is Gervonta "Tank" Davis.
Want to make it happen, so let me hit the guy up?
Honestly, I had been set it up with the higher power people. I kind of asked them, can we make the fight happen? But once it got closer to getting it done, I kind of reached out to Teo, and he was cool.
And obviously this is happening at 140. Why were you interested in that? Why the decision to move up from 135?
I'm not moving up to 140-pound division just yet. I'm actually a 35-pounder, but I moved up for this fight because I know that why would I bring him down? I would have to come up to his weight if I want to fight him. So it only made sense.
Was MSG always the spot that was discussed, or perhaps Prudential Center, Newark, or any other locations?
They asked me Las Vegas or New York.
Lamont Roach pointed out that for Shakur, this fight is the ultimate leverage. If he beats a name as big as Teofimo at 140, the boxing world will leave Tank Davis with no choice but to sign the contract. This isn't just about a belt, it's about becoming the A-side in the biggest potential fight in the sport. So, who do you have? Does Shakur's IQ frustrate Teofimo into making a mistake? Or does Teo's natural size and power overwhelm the technician? The world says Shakur is the favorite, but as we've seen before, Teofimo Lopez thrives when he's the underdog at MSG. Drop your predictions below. Is it a masterclass or a takeover? Hit that subscribe button for more quick rundowns as we head into fight week. We'll see you at the Mecca.